What up, guys? All right, this is a question. All right, so today's question is, why are pro-Israelis and Israelis pissed off at Trump for cutting ties or throwing Bibi under the bus? Please answer the question in your Middle Eastern accent. No problem. I will answer the question in the Middle Eastern accent. Right now, I'm going to tell you something. You need to understand, first of all, that Bibi Netanyahu is a warmonger. He likes to war, everything war. He wants to go to war with Lebanon. He wants to finish the genocide in Gaza. He wants to go to war with Yemen. He wants to go to war with Iran. He wants to go... I don't know exactly, but I know he wants to go to war with everybody. بصراحة يعني. He wants to go to war with everybody. Right now, Trump is cutting ties with him because he thinks he is crazy. The man is crazy. Trump is a businessman. Trump is looking to better the to bring economic stability to America. The other one wants to drag America to all these wars. The real problem is that Bibi Netanyahu wants to go to all these wars and let America go while he sits down and watch America and the American troops go to the war that Israel wants. Why? You say you want to go ya habibi, go to war. Who gives a fuck? Go to war. Right now, this is what's funny right now, to be honest with you. Right now, after Israel attacked Yemen, what does Trump do? That's the first to throw under the bus. He signs a truce with Yemen. He signs a truce with Yemen, by the way. And then Bibi goes crazy. The second one, Bibi planning a strike to Iran. What does Trump do? He is working on making a deal with Iran to negotiate with them. Number three, Trump pulls out U.S. troops from Syria. That gives the Erdogan and Turkey influence in Syria, to expand their influence in Syria, while Israel loses control in Syria. They lose ground control in Syria. And then and then Lebanon. And then you have now the real thing, like right now, if you look at Bibi Netanyahu, his by the way, I just want to let you guys know that his blood pressure is sky high. Sky high is blood pressure, على فكرة. After he saw that Trump is working a nuclear deal with Saudi Arabia, Trump told them, you don't have to normalize with Israel so we can work a deal. And Gulf is trying to have Trump to recognize Palestine as a state. Now, Bibi, he's going crazy, Bibi. And Jan, rasmi yani Zalman Jan. And I am being very honest with you. Now you have like people like this is why the pro-Israelis are or the Israelis are pissed off. You need to understand, like when you have people like what's his name, this guy that talked fast. This guy, he thinks he's smart. Ben Shapiro, Ben Shapiro. His problem is he in one video, if you see, he say, look.
They say that I want America to fight wars for Israel. Nope. First of all, Israel can take care of herself.
Israel can take care of its own self. Okay, Habibi, go to war by yourself. Why do you want to drag America to the war, يعني? مش فاهمين احنا. And then in another video, that's the hypocrisy. This is the hypocrisy, by the way. Another video.
That is why it is very important that the United States provide the material aid to
America
Israel.
Needs to fund Israel with material and hot, so Israel can go to war. So if you cannot live 3 seconds without America, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Dr. Facts is telling you, shut the fuck up and listen to Trump and do what the Trump says. You guys, the pro-Israelis and the Israelis, are worried about the Israeli benefit. What Israel is going to benefit. They don't give a fuck what happens to America. America collapsed, the economy collapsed. Mainly the Americans have to go to war. If you guys are very concerned and very upset with Trump because of him cutting ties with Bibi Netanyahu, go move to Israel and help them. help them finish the genocide in Gaza, help them go to war in Yemen, or start a war in, let's see if Israel can do it on their own. Let's see Ben Shapiro, let's see if Bibi can do it on their own. And then you need to understand that if you remember when, what's his name? When President Trump, he won the elections. He won the elections. What happened after he won the elections? 79% of the Jewish population here, the Jewish Americans, voted for Harris. Imagine. 79% of them voted for Harris against Trump, because they already knew that Trump at some day he will checkmate Bibi Netanyahu, which he did, of course. He checkmated Bibi Netanyahu, and then you see Trump coming out with in a speech saying the 79% that voted for Harris need to go get checked and a mental evaluation. And the Israelis right now are telling Bibi Netanyahu to go get to look for a psychiatrist. Of course, not the previous psychiatrist, because the previous psychiatrist killed herself or himself. I don't remember if it's a male or a female, but what I remember is they killed themselves because the guy is crazy. The guy is crazy. Even Bibi Netanyahu, President Trump said this guy is a psychopath. This guy is a warmonger, SOB. He said he's a warmonger, SOB. And then you know what Trump did. If you guys remember, the bill they want to pass for the BDS, what's it called, the BDS boycott for Israel. Israel wants to the Americans. What they want to do to us over here? Guess what they want to do to us over here? If we cut their products, whether you are an individual or a company, they will fine you. They will fine you $1 million or 20 years in prison. Why? Tell me why. Why did I kill somebody? You can put me 20 years in prison. So what they are trying to do is they are trying to step on our constitutional rights. Trump is smart. He's not stupid. He knew this bill will be denied. It will be denied. But what happened is it sparked and it opened the eyes of the Americans to see that there is a foreign entity that is trying to step at their constitutional rights, which they started with the First Amendment. There is no such thing as freedom of speech in Israel, and they're trying to bring it over here. Over here, they're trying to bring it. So now the Americans are going. Now the Americans over here. Okay, you can support Israel. Israel wants to go to war. Let them go to war. Why do the Americans have to go to war of the Israel? Why? America pays $10 million every day to a free education, a free health care, a free housing. You have people moving to Israel from New York or from Absarwin, all over the world, and all of a sudden they are indigenous to the land. What the fuck is going on? I don't know. I don't know what is going on. Listen, guys, listen. Now for the people who are saying Trump, right now, if you look at the Israeli media, when he won, this is how the hypocrisy. When he won, all of a sudden, W, Trump, W, we love you, Trump. Trump is the next Messiah. Trump is the next Messiah. That's why 79% of you voted for Harris. And then you threw Trump under the bus. You threw America under the bus when they went for the Soleimani operation. The last minute you threw them under the bus. The last minute you threw them under the bus. And now you're telling me the Solomon W. Trump. They don't like a Trump. Right now they are pissed off. They are pissed off because of one reason. A Trump visit to the Middle East, he's not visiting Israel. He's not visiting Israel. And one other thing for the people who think, because I'm a Palestinian, pro-Palestinian, don't think that Trump is pro-Palestinian right now. Don't think that he's going to support the Palestinians. What Trump is doing is he only checkmated Bibi Netanyahu to show him who's the boss. You don't run shit over here. Yes, you have the AIPAC that bribed a few politicians, paid them $1,000, 10,000 here, 100 here, 200 there. This is not going to do nothing for Trump. You understand? So he was telling him, I am the boss. Trump is the boss. Which Bibi If you guys look at Bibi's previous speeches, when he was saying in Hebrew, he was saying, we are in control of the USA. We got all the congressmen, all the politicians, the White House under us. They cannot control anything we do. So it was like he went too far. He thought he underestimated Trump. He thought he was in control. And Trump threw him under the bus because he deserves to be thrown under the bus. You look at the propaganda. In 19 months, decimated 90% of Gaza. He haven't retrieved any of his hostages. He haven't eradicated any of the Hamas members. He haven't done anything. And he's still telling you, we will not stop until we eradicate Hamas. Ya Ammi, you started with Hamas with 30,000 Hamas members. Right now there are 60 or 70,000 Hamas members. What the fuck are you eradicating, بالضبط? I think that Israel, right now, they have a problem with women and children, and they have a problem with buildings. Because all they are doing is decimating buildings. 250 buildings. 250 buildings. You're going to tell me that Hamas is hiding in? If America controls the whole world with 750 bases, you're going to tell me Hamas, the 30,000 each group of Hamas members, are all in the 250,000 buildings. These people have a problem with buildings. These people have a problem with peace. Everywhere you go. He took us to the war in Iraq. Well, if we get rid of Iraq, Iraq will have the mass destruction weapons. If we get rid of them, we will see peace in the Middle East. Peace my ass. You see the peace my ass? Peace my ass, ala fikra. Because ever since they attack Iraq, the ISIS, Al-Qaeda, all these crazy terrorists, they spread in the Middle East. Even Trump said the biggest mistake that America made is listen to Bibi Netanyahu, and they went to war in Iraq. And then they went to Afghanistan to change Taliban. They said Taliban are a terrorist. 20 years. 20 years, and who's the government of Afghanistan right now? Taliban. So why do we have to waste our troops over here, the American, to go fight a war that it's not their war? If we can make peace in the Middle East and bring the economy up and leave our troops here safe and sound, and the economy starts boosting with the Trump, what is the problem? Now the people who are mad, who are upset that Trump cut his ties with Bibi, go to Israel, check Bibi's blood pressure, and take care of him. Make him soup and feed him. And go put an IDF soldier uniform and go to war. Go to Syria, you want to go to Lebanon, you want to go to Iran, you want to go finish the genocide in Gaza, it's up to you. But don't drag America and think that America works under you. You cannot live 3 seconds without America. You got carried away, baby. Baby, you got carried away. Baby, if your own son slap you in the face, your own son slap you in the face, your own son. Now you want to control Trump. Trump is crazy. I'm telling you, Trump is crazy. Not crazy like mentally crazy. The guy does not give a fuck. To be honest with you, the guy does not give a fuck. For you to think you're going to control him, he does not give a fuck. That's why they voted for Harris. That's why before they voted for Biden. Why? Because Biden and Harris are easily bought. Trump doesn't need money. He has money, Trump. Trump doesn't need money. He said the president salary, he doesn't want it. $400,000-$500,000 a year, he doesn't want it. He makes it in 3 hours. In 3 hours, he makes $400,000-$500,000. You're going to think Bibi, someone like Bibi or someone like Israel is going to buy Trump? That's why he threw them under the bus. He said, listen, you do what I say, like I want it. The ball is in my court, not your court. You want to go to war to the Middle East? Go. Go, let me see what you have. Go, Ben Shapiro. Put on the uniform and go. Instead of you talking so fast. Nobody's understanding what you are doing. All you are talking is to students 17, 18 years old that barely know anything. And you make it seem like, oh my God, I am so smart. What? Israel has already told us. Israel didn't want to protect it. Israel can protect itself on its own. And then another, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. or you're gonna see Rabbi over here in Miami, Rabbi Shlomo Dildo. He's gonna come. If you tell him what is Israel doing, oh my God, you are anti-Semitic. Get the fuck out of here. They don't want me to talk to you or even ask you a question. Everything anti-Semitic. You guys drive us crazy. خلاص, enough is enough. يفضح عرضك على عرضك. كرفتونا. War. Why is Bibi Netanyahu the only leader in the world that cannot sleep without war? It's like he's feeding on war. He's bloodthirsty. You feed him an ocean, it's not enough unless he goes to war. What the fuck is going on? So this is me answering the question today. And guys, I want to be honest with you. If you guys have any questions, leave it down in the comments and I will answer the question. I don't care what it is. People who like me, please subscribe and follow me and support my channel, please. Not with her, but likes and subscribe. People who don't like me, please subscribe and follow me so you can keep seeing the things that I piss you off with. You understand? Follow me. If you don't follow me, I won't piss you off. Follow me so I can keep pissing you off. Thank you for joining Dr. Facts show, and fuck all of the people who want to start war.